areas of Monrovia and Mooresville were thought to have been a part of the Underground Railroad, which is largely due to the area of Morgan County being settled by Quakers from the North Carolina region. The West Union Friends meeting in Monrovia is thought to have been a participant in the Underground Railroad. Students reported seeing runaways in the field north of the church during school. Newspapers from the Mooresville Library vertical files describe how the celebration of Monrovia's centennial included family history of Quakers disguising runaways in the Quaker bonnets to the use of blankets to hide them in the winter. Quakers from this location would take runaways to other Quaker meetings and slowly move them north. This barn, which no longer exists, was reported to have been part of the Underground Railroad and was used by members of the West Union meeting. This photo was taken from an Indiana newspaper in 1934 that was reporting on the centennial. The newspaper was donated to the school by the Blunk family. Mr. Blunk was a principal of Monrovia in the late 20s and archived this newspaper in a centennial program that he had gotten from James Hubbard, who was the centennial celebration director. This house was also rumored to have been part of the Underground Railroad due to the family shown having strong connection to the West Union meeting. This house is located on the east side of West Union and is currently owned by the Burling family. Its previous owners include the families of Dillon, Brock, Henley, and originally Hadley. The photo was used in Tristan Catalier's AP US History project and was donated to her by Ruth Watson. The picture is of the Henley family, with one of the women being Lena Henley, who was instrumental in writing some of the original history of Monrovia for the 1934 centennial. This is a photo provided to the Alumni Association and the Monrovia Advanced Placement U.S. History class by Max Green. It is referred to as the North Carolina Reunion and was taken in the early 1900s. The house is on Gordon Road and was the birthplace of Ruth Watson. It is another place in Monrovia thought to have been part of the Underground Railroad. There is an African-American couple in the picture that were rumored to have been runaways that our community helped before the Civil War. Another connection to the Underground Railroad is found in this painting by Charles T. Weber titled Fugitives Arriving at Levi Coffin's Indiana Farm, a busy station of the Underground Railroad. This painting was displayed in Chicago during the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition to celebrate Christopher Columbus's 400th anniversary of discovering the New World. The painting depicts Levi Coffin and his wife. The woman to the left in the painting is Hannah Thompson Haydock, who was a known abolitionist. Although Hannah died in St. Louis, she was buried in Monrovia at the West Union Meeting Cemetery. Quakers from Monrovia not only participated in the Underground Railroad, but some community members moved to Kansas in 1856 to vote to make the Kansas Territory free. The Kansas-Nebraska Act was started by Illinois Senator Stephen Douglas to develop these two territories into states. The core reason was to promote the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad through the city of Chicago. The area would be determined by popular sovereignty, which was a new idea that meant the people of the territory would decide its status rather than Congress. This inevitably led to Bleeding Kansas and the infamous John Brown. This photo of Solon Carter, who was an Indianapolis lawyer and the keynote speaker of Monrovia's centennial celebration. He was the great-grandson of Ira Hadley, who moved to Kansas to vote for it to be a free territory. Thanks for watching. This has been a Monrovia Moment brought to you by Faith Nagel.